I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair. Oh, I'm on. Okay. Enough of that silliness. Another show. And this one will be kind of interesting. Don't have a ton of stuff. So I was going to say right away that no show tomorrow, just in case you happen to watch the beginning bit, because I don't have enough stuff prepped. A lot of the stuff I have around here needs to be tested, cleaned, checked out, researched, and I don't want to rush through that. And it'll give me an extra day just to kind of give myself a buffer. But hey, Chop Chop, I was just saying that there's no show tomorrow. Today's going to be a lot of Viewmaster. I went thrifting today. I didn't find too much, so that's the way it is. So right now I'm at a gross of 9,680, and I should be at 9,720 at the end of the today. The goal is 700. The group has done 194 listings for a total of 9,430. Since it's the beginning of a new month, I'm going to start from zero again and just see what I can do every month. So that will be the total for November. And so let's get started. I hope, did you go, you're going to go thrifting, I think, with your daughter and see how that goes? Oh, job lot? Okay, cool. Yeah, some VHS tapes I picked up I need to test. Also for some games like Namir, I need to test VHS. I need to test cameras. I need to do some research. I need to test other electronics, and that's why we're doing what we're doing today. So here's the latest. I did sell one of the Viewmaster yesterday. I think it was a cheaper one. I think it went for 20 plus shipping. So, and actually what we're going to do is we're going to continue with Viewmasters because that is what, unfortunately, today is going to be a lot about. I think, see, this is kind of interesting. See how I did Viewmaster and I found the ones with the dash? I found in Terapeak, if you don't have the dash, it doesn't do the proper returns. So, anywho, so we're going to go off another one. And I'll probably try going a little slower as well because I did make an error and I saw one of them I said was near mint in the title, and obviously it's not near mint. So to avoid mistakes, so we'll do some of these and then I'll switch to something else. That's the other reason I want to take a bit of a breather is to diversify what I'm listing. Oh no. Okay, well at least the day was good. I don't know what that is. Vintage Bagatelle? I don't know. I'm gonna guess instrument. I actually don't know. Okay. Make sure I go the right direction with these. Okay. Start with this. I also was thinking I should be doing these pictures a little differently, of course, after I've done all of them. Where the first picture should really be showing just that instead of all of the stuff. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Probably nothing. Okay. I also put down all the amounts I'm going to ask for just to speed things up, so I don't have to think. Because honestly, who likes to think? Get rid of this. I wonder why when I did self-similar that used one wasn't already... Oh, it's because I screwed up. And we're going to do it over here. So this one is Venezuela. I want to go starting in the right direction. So I'm going to see if this will work. I'm going to cheat by just adding the first picture again. And then doing this. Why isn't it letting me save? That's weird. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be a better first picture. I'm just seeing if there's like a... if I should be putting in the MPNs. Anywho, so it's going to be $14.99. And before we get too far into this, I'm just going to make sure everything is okay. And create similar. So, I assume everyone here has probably seen this, but what I do is I keep track of everything listed. So I just did one, and it was for 15 bucks. We're going to try to get to 700. I don't think we're going to make it today, simply because I don't think I have enough stuff, but we'll try. You know, if we don't make it, that's okay too. We can make it up in the future. And if you want to join, I'll add you to the list. Or if anyone has any questions or just wants a conversation topic, I'm more than willing to do that too. So what do we... Oh, okay. It's like an early pinball kind of thing. Yeah, none of that stuff. You know, I get it, but sometimes it's like you have to let people, you know, the real world isn't risk-free. But whatever. I would probably feel differently if I knew someone who got hurt, I guess. Okay. Ceramic chicken that holds eggs. Oh, that's fun. A candle. What was it? I found a I was looking at a bolo. What's it called? Damn it. Glassy. Something glassy. I can't remember. But I was amazed at these candle holders that are worth hundreds of dollars. I think glassy. Damn it. I can't remember. Oh well. So, and a children's book. Yeah, that's great. So books, children's books. Like I've been doing manga. And doing well with that, actually, just to start off. But I kind of am interested more in books than I thought I would be. So I'm going to research that a bit more. But, you know, of course, books are one of those categories where there's just so much to learn. So let's do another one. Just making sure this is in order. No, okay. I'm going to get smarter. Another one of these. I think this one's Island of Bali, and Bali or Bali? No, it's Bali. I think I actually made a lot of money off of this. Actually, might be the best return I'll have in terms of money invested to money coming back, because I sold. I bought 3 boxes of this for a total of 45 bucks, and I've already sold one for 20 bucks. So. And I have a lot left, and some of these are worth good money. So, Make sure that says nothing funny in here. And we're going to do the Bali ones. Bali. It's starting to get cold here. I had to actually use my snow brush for the first time today. Okay. I don't know how I do this. I swear I'm doing them all the same. You know why it might be slower is I remember Jackass talking about this too, that when you are doing a live, it kind of slows things down a bit. That's fine enough. We're in no hurry. Once in a while we get to England. My mom's family is from Bradford, specifically Belden, up north. So we go, and we have a close relative there. So we go and visit once in a while. I really love the walking in England. It's probably one of those things, if you live there, you probably don't take much advantage. But if you're someone else, like, ooh, castles are cool. But once you've seen one or two, they kind of look a lot alike. But I still like going to castles. Okay, so this one actually I'm going to ask a lot more. 29. Yeah, I like that bigger picture a lot. Guatemala. So this is one of the ones that were actually worth a lot more than I would have thought. Wow, there isn't any. So I know for sure this is probably why it's worth a lot. So someone, you have to be making sure. See, I made a mistake. So see how big that one is, and see how there's different ones over here. So I'm not quite sure which one it is because there's different versions. So I'm just going to take this. I'm still going to ask a lot and just see how it goes. So what's the worst that's going to happen? No one buys it? Or I might get a message saying, you're charging too much. Let's see. And I'm going to add that first picture again. In fact, screwed up. Must need to eat. I'm definitely affected by needing to eat. And when I say 59, I'm gonna ask for it anyways. I don't think I'm gonna get that anymore. And we'll get someone complaining. Yeah, at least you can walk in England without eating by bear. I try to avoid that here too. Usually the black bear, around here, around Ottawa, we're gonna have black bears, but I don't think I've ever seen one. And they're, you stand your ground and they're okay. They definitely will run away. Not that I say go out and try this, but We also don't have anything to watch too. It's like, yeah, okay, the scenery and the nature and all that is cool, but we never come across castles. It's like, what, we kind of ripped off. I grew up. What's the next one we're doing? I grew up watching all the British stuff. I grew up reading things like Beano and stuff because my mom's cousin would send them to me. It's got screwed up again, so I'm gonna fix this. And we're gonna look at solds. There's no solds again. I want to do sell similar, so I went off by mistake. Rare. So this one, like I said, Nicaragua. How many I've done? I've done 3, so it's the 4th one. 1, 2. It is this one. It's kind of hard for me to see. Yeah, today wasn't the best thrifting day. What's going to happen? But I didn't go to a ton of places. I wanted to get back home, get ready for this show, have a nap. I have no idea why these pictures are going upside down because I take all my other pictures the same way. Obviously, I'm doing something different. Okay, so let's just look at, I won't do this for each one, but for this one, I'm going to do it for the Terapeak to get a better real idea of how much they go for. See that? There's only one. It went for 69. So, since I believe in the philosophy of getting as much money as you can, 79. So, if this one sells, I'll pay for everything now. Who knows? Make sure there's no mistakes. Now I go up and down pretty quick because a lot of this stuff is never going to change, especially when you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. More moose on the loose in the East End, though. I'm in the East End of Ottawa, and I've never seen a moose anywhere, like anywhere in Canada. So I have known people who've hit moose with their cars, though, and that is bad. Like the car, everything. Every time someone's hit a moose, the car is destroyed, and sometimes no one I know has been hurt, but people definitely do get hit. So hey, Cam. Oh, cool. Yeah, we since the world's gone upside down a bit. Next we've my wife and I have gone to England a few times now, so I think the next trip, Ecuador, the next trip, we had one planned to go to Italy. It was like a guided tour. We like those because I don't like to drive if I can avoid it, especially in Europe and all that stuff. I don't relax as much if I have to worry about finding the hotel and finding somewhere to eat and all that crap. So actually, I do the old man thing. If we actually kind of prefer the bus tours, at least the one we did before was so good. They fed us, changed our diapers. It was awesome. So, what is this? 191. This one I'm asking $24.99. Hey Don, how's it going? We're taking it nice and slow today. And I'm trying not to make any errors. I think I was going a little too fast before, and once in a while I would make an error. So we're going to try to avoid that. Oh, not quite the same one. See how there can be these little differences here? Like, same picture, but mine's obviously the bottom one. After this, we'll switch to something a little different. Nothing exciting, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's be honest, this is a lot of the work no one likes, which is why a lot of us have death piles. It's a lot more fun buying. I have to list it. I had a good sale actually last night of a Guitar Hero, one of the big boxes, and that sold for $300 American plus shipping. So that's great. The problem is shipping it is going to be expensive and a bit of a pain because I try not to ship those large items, but when something sells for that kind of money, you can't leave it behind. And I probably paid at most $25 for it. This one didn't work for some reason. Okay. So Ecuador B091, so $24.99. Right, I already did that. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to update the list. And so far we have done 5. If anyone else is listening, let me know. I'm very happy to have you list. But if people just want to sit and watch, and if anyone has comments or other completely different topics, that is awesome too. So I'm going to do math. So 80, 140, 170, 195, 210. Try not to pen my nose. There's no show tomorrow because I don't have enough stuff to ready to make a show, and I don't want to rush around trying to get that done because I think not like this is super quality, but I want to make sure I have enough stuff to keep going for at least an hour. So that's where we are. Oh, wait, I missed one. Went to Venice 3 years ago. It was on my bucket list to do. What a beautiful place. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think our tour would have, I think it included Venice, but I can't remember. It was too bad because it was canceled and it was very disappointing. But we're going to definitely set it up again. Yeah, I just renewed all of my license plate, and it's 2 years. It's pretty expensive. Do what? Do a show tomorrow or go to Italy or both? Okay, let's go back to listing. Now, what should we do? Ooh, we're going to do a remote. Very exciting. Dawn, since you're in Canada, I recommend kind of get to know these bell remotes because we have a lot, and they actually do sell, and they don't require any work, and you can find them. So this is actually mine. That's the minimum I like to do, $14.99. But since they're only like $1 or $2, it's still worth your time, in my opinion. And they almost always work. So we're on a new box today. That is also exciting, everyone. We're on F. You can even borrow this right here. And then you won't have to do anything. This one's been sitting on my shelf for a little while, ready to go. It just got hidden. Done. Okay. What should we do next? Let's do these. So tomorrow, yeah, no, I'm not, because like all the stuff that I have, we're either going to do 1,000 more Viewmaster, which we're all going to be sick of today, and I'm going to burn out, or I want to properly test the things. So the stuff I have that you can't see is stuff like camcorders, cameras, electronics, voice recorders, stuff like that, or stuff that needs to be researched. And I can't count on getting enough tomorrow to do a show. So, and then take the pictures and do everything. So I'd rather just do it for a whole hour, and then I can buffer for next week. Yes, I have to thrift. Like, is that a joke? That better be joked on. I gotta thrift. Yeah, I heard about that, and you might need willies too, eh? Right? It's sinking. My brother-in-law, we went to Harry Potter World, and I don't know why we didn't think of telling him, but he brought brand new shoes for the first day, which of course like killed his feet for the entire trip. And it's like, I don't know why no one said to him, "Do not bring brand new shoes." That's not the sort of thing to do on a trip. Lesson learned. I thrift pretty well every weekday, because I find the good stuff goes in a day, and it's worth my time to do it. But on Sundays, like today, so today's a Wednesday, generally is not a great day. So today I'll do 2 stores, and I did 3 simply because I was near a third one to go get groceries and stuff. But so today would be a short day, tomorrow will be a full day, and Friday will be a full day. Now, when I mean full day, I mean I do 5 stores, and I get home around 2. Okay. Right, so I'll make myself big. So I picked up these today. I paid up. I think I paid $3.99, maybe even $4.99 before the discount. And these are, I didn't know what they were. It's like, I know they're lead soldiers or figures. And if you ever see, that one's worth a little less now. If you ever see Warhammer ones, some of them can be worth a lot of money. It's almost like this is metal, but even some of the plastic ones are okay. It's worth picking up. If they're cheap enough, of course. So, what were these? So, when I got them home, I took them out of the plastic. Come on, camera. There we go. Oh, 3D Realms. So I think these are actually video game characters from the video game Prey, which I actually played and finished, and I thought was pretty good. going to list them right away, even if they're not worth a ton, because why not? Hopefully I can find them. Yeah, here they are. And I'm going to ask, what's this? I think they're prey. I think it's prey. And we're going to ask $14.99, which is like my minimum. And I'm actually going to show what I'm showing. Okay. Let's get the $14.99 before my memory dumps that. These are actually in good condition. Good use condition. And I don't think they have any marks, except for the one I just dropped. So this is not making me a fortune. I'll probably net maybe $10 at most off of this, but it was relatively little work. Which, of course, my motto. Look up the Latin of that and make that my motto. Put that in my show notes. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Perfect. Another one done. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, we do have a lot of Christmas stuff here as well, but there's a lot of actually good bolos for that. But I have not earned my Christmas bolos. I'll be negligent, and every year I say I'm going to do it because it's one of those categories I really like where most stuff is worthless, but there's some real good gems in there. And if you know your stuff, you can beat out all the other thrifters who haven't bothered to learn it like me. Yeah, I think Warhammer is really good. Ironically, I don't think I've sold the books. I've sold a lot of Dungeons and Dragons books and some other. I got a really good money for like this Cthulhu RPG, which was in French. And I took a chance on, and I can't remember how much I needed. I think it was 80. Usually I don't pick up the French stuff because I find it just doesn't have the same kind of value. But Warhammer is definitely worth your time. Okay. And we're going to go back to the boring things. Because that's what we got. Okay, Peru. I think one of my favorite things from doing thrifting is the learning. There's always more to learn. And that keeps me interested in the entire thing. Like I said, I really kind of want to learn books. And one of the first ones I want to learn is fantasy books, because that's what I personally read. I've been reading, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, Drizzt, Brizzt, which is a kind of Dungeons and Dragons inspired, or not even inspired, just direct book series about a drow elf. And because I'm nerdy, I like that stuff. So I mean, whenever I'm at the thrift stores, I kind of keep an eye out. And I've read the first 10 books, but I haven't been able to find the 11th or beyond yet. But my point being that I really would like to know which fantasy books are worth keeping an eye out for, because I'm looking at that section anyway. So, you know, why not? Since I'm there. I'm hoping this is Peru. The other thing I like to do is try and concentrate on learning some of the new next generation collectibles. I know people say, "Oh, we're not, we're becoming less materialistic, and the new generation doesn't collect." And honestly, I think that's BS. I think it's human nature to want to buy your childhood again, and it's because it's human nature. I think each generation is going to do it. Okay, so this was 086 24.99, which is part of why like Pokemon's going crazy, right? Make sure there's no stupid words in the top here. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. So yeah, I do this. I've done the same thing for plastic parts. In fact, I can see one over there. I need to do my death pile, but also on here I have a whole bunch of Warhammer stuff that I'll eventually list because I want to display all my stuff. And if it gets too crowded, some guys have to go. But Warhammer is really, really good. I think it's when I see that, that's basically making my week. If you get enough of it, it doesn't last long on the shelves, I think, though. Okay, so next, Bolivia. Oops. 082. It's neither of those. See, mint condition. Mine's not mint condition. I don't think I would ever say that something is mint condition because, in my opinion, you're just asking for a return. So Bolivia, where are you? I can see Peru. Yeah. The one thing about doing the show at this time, I get hungry. And I have to cook tonight. So exciting. Okay, Bolivia, which is B082 24.99, which is probably still down there. Yep. Make sure there's nothing silly at the top. Yep. Another one. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Buenos Aires. That's next. I bet you whoever had these. Well, actually, not. I shouldn't say that. I was going to say they never used them, but I think they have been used quite a bit. If I grew up, like these are from the 50s or 60s. If I grew up during when this stuff come out, I would have totally been into it too. Can't see. Not sure this is it. I don't think so. I think it's this one. Actually, let's just add all 4 and I'll get rid of the ones that isn't. Schmert. Okay, so it was the first one. Man, I wish these pictures weren't screwed up. I had to figure out how that's happening. This is a waste of time. After this one, we're going to switch to. I'm going to update the count, and then I'm going to switch to something different. So 072. I'm asking a bit more. 29.99. There you go. All right. Hey, Carter, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Thanks for everyone who's joining. I appreciate it. Okay. Like I said, it definitely helps me to list 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're at 10. So 5 more. Because normally I would not be listing this amount for sure. And 5 more. Let's see. 30, 55, 60, 70, 100. So we're 10 at 310. Yeah, fairly busy. I find time goes crazy, but that could be just because of the times we're in. I can't believe it's December already. Still don't have the winter tires on the car. But okay, so the next exciting thing is ink. Yay! And the funny thing is, I picked this up at one store yesterday, and it wasn't enough to list by itself. And then today, at a completely different store, I found 3 other ones of the same 273XL, which was very convenient. Ink is so exciting. It's one of my favorite things, you know. I get so excited when I see ink. So excited. Oh, I forgot the word genuine. Always put in genuine. Some of the stores ask crazy amounts for ink. This looks like it. And check. Oops. Well, I guess we're doing that one. Yep. Yep. So I'm going to ask $34.99. Does anyone else do ink? I do a ton of ink, ton of toner. Okay, let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Another one for the box. Thankfully, it's easy to tell what this one is. Yep. Yep, I do see. Yeah, for 100%. Now I try not to get the really old ones because I did have a return because they said it was ghosting. And when I looked at, like, it was not printing properly, and when I looked at the listing, it was a really old one, like over 10 years old. And I actually saw one of that same brand today, and I decided not to pick it up because, for one, it wasn't super cheap, and when it's that old, like, I don't mind even just 3, 4, maybe 5 years old, but there has to be some limit to that. Oh yeah, this looks good. Into the Goodwill baggie it goes. And into the box. And I paid maybe $6 for that. That's so weird. Like, I remember, I think I remember it was either you or someone else mentioning that, and people are selling so much ink that that's so annoying because I do, a lot of my stuff is ink. Oh wow, maybe I've been like dodging bullets somehow. Yeah, I look for film. I don't think I've like actually I do have. So I have a funny problem. My brother-in-law gave me a bunch of this old Polaroid film, for the instant cameras, and this is worth good money. And we sold one to someone in Toronto, and they said it didn't work. So now I'm kind of like, well, I have a bag of it, and each one's like $30 or $40. I don't want to get rid of it, but now I'm scared that it doesn't work. So what I did was I bought a Polaroid camera, and I'm going to open one and use it to test. And if it works, then I'll feel comfortable doing the other ones. And if it doesn't work, well, then I won't feel comfortable at all, and I'll cry because it's good money for us. Wow, HP. That's mostly what I do is HP. That's scary. I'm going to pretend you guys didn't say that. Okay. Xerox is really good ink too. I made $400 on Xerox ink, but I rarely find that. Okay, let's go back to the exciting. Oh, we only got 10 minutes left. Okay, so let's go back to. Got 4 of these left. I only have 1,000 more to eventually list. So now we're doing Colombia. I don't think so. It's just chemicals, I think. Oh, what did you get? Can you share? I didn't buy anything. You don't even have the word Viewmaster in here. Once I just deleted it. And this one, Columbia 044. Is not on my list. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna have to go to Terapeak. Okay, we're doing $14.99. Does everyone list this way, or do people use a different method? I'm always looking to improve my process. Like these pictures are not good. Like normally, like I'm gonna probably have to go back and fix all the old ones. I don't know what I was thinking. Fix the old ones in terms of improving the first picture. Oh, cool! I didn't know you were doing retail. Well, I knew you were doing retail arbitrage when you mentioned that you were getting stuff from Black Friday, but I haven't done that yet. And Amazon, I don't know. I'm hoping it's not an excuse just not to do anything, but they just don't. I have sold on Amazon. I just don't get fuzzy feelings from them for some reason. One of the things I really don't like is the gated stuff because like half the stuff I look up, it's like oh, you can't sell it, you can't sell it, you can't sell it. It's like okay, fine, go back, and then it's like eventually you just stop looking. Now I know the turnover rate's huge, and the plan I have with them is the one where you don't have to pay anything every month. The free one. I think I screwed up. Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of bows I need to list. When I bought the speakers, they didn't come with power cables, and at that point, when I was buying stuff, I didn't really think about stuff like that. Now I'm a lot more fussy that it's not the Virgin Islands. What the hell is this? Go away. Look at this. It's all frozen. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Thanks a lot, Chop Chop. I'll look at that. Thank you very much. Oh, really? So what does that mean? Does that mean they send you back your stuff? Because I know there is charges to for them to store it, send it back, destroy it, look at it, pass by it with their trucks. And you said you didn't have a great experience. Yeah, when I sold a couple of things on Amazon, oh, screwed. No. When I sold a couple of things on Amazon, it was for fulfilled by merchant. So basically, it was pretty well the same I found from eBay, but I just didn't really see the point in worrying about it. Like, I hate to say it, but what I really should be doing is getting my Etsy going, and maybe next week I'll do some Etsy ones just to try and force myself to do some Etsy. But what I don't want to do is do that whole list on both sites and worry about taking off one site and potentially screwing up, because I'm very error prone. So if I can avoid that, extra chance. And money's good, but I am full time. Why did that not go? But I'd rather do things right than push myself too much. Because let's face it, we all get like nice and sorry, this one's Puerto Rico. We all get nice and motivated, and then I don't know about the rest of you, but that motivation is not dependable. So with me for ADHD, I find that structure is really good. And I didn't really believe that actually until I started going and doing this more and more, that doing things a certain time of day, which feels kind of anti-ADD, is the way to go. Because it does increase my chance of actually doing it. The other thing too is I kind of want to track how much time I'm spending doing this, because I'm not quite sure. Like, I start fairly late in the morning. Like, I'll leave here at around 9:30, and I'll be back around 1 or 2, take a bit of a break, do this show, pack tonight, which will take less than an hour, and then I don't know, research. It's killing me, man. Oh yeah, okay. eBay feels like less evil. Yeah. Well, Etsy, like I hear so many good things about Etsy that what's going on? What is going on? I hear so many good things about Etsy that I feel comfortable taking a chance with Etsy. Well, late as in terms of not too early. You think about what? Sorry, I don't remember the comment. Yeah, that would really suck. Knock on wood, I haven't had an issue with wrong address in quite a while now. Usually the way I deal with it is like, I don't. Like, you're out of luck. If I happen to come back, which it never has, then maybe I'll help you, but usually it's too late. Yeah, they already got their share. Like, and that's part of business, Yeah, teacups I heard sell on Etsy. Actually, someone was saying I should be selling these on Etsy. Yeah, there's been a lot of upset about that. I think maybe Scotty was saying like it's so easy to lose it, and then it takes a long time to come back, and it can be like you lose that for not your fault. And I found with eBay it's a bit like that too. It gets, even for me, it gets really close sometimes. It's like, well, I can't change anything. Like, I did everything right, and honestly, I am human. I'm going to make some mistakes. It doesn't feel like they give you much of a chance to make those mistakes. Oh crap, did I put the wrong one down here? Oh, there's two. Okay. What am I doing here? Okay, 039 is supposed to be 19. And then I screwed the other one up. I use a thermal printer. I switched to a thermal printer a while ago. Love it. Love it. It's so much faster just to peel off that little sticker and put it on. I love it. But I use Chit Chats. I don't 100% sure if you can use it with Canada Post. Yep. Yeah, because of the tracking issue. I've actually stopped tracking stopped selling things that don't use tracking, not because I have a fear of it, but because this one needs to be fixed. But because I found the value just wasn't worth my time. Yeah, it's the wrong one. It should be this one. Doesn't help that they look a lot alike here. Yeah, okay, this is the proper one. Almost done these stupid things for today, and we're over time. So after this one, I'm going to do a total and see how we did today. And go like this. And go like this. And I think this one is supposed to be $14.99. Yeah, no. That's the good thing about eBay Canada is they don't. If you sell on eBay Canada, I don't think they really care. But honestly, I'm switching to .com where they do care, so I'm screwed anyways. Yeah, sewing patterns. I look for the Paris ones. I have a little note somewhere on my phone. Yeah, I use the zebra. Yep, I use the same one actually. Yeah, I got mine from the company here where I ship with. It was a refurbed one, and it's awesome. I love it. They're all good. I'm sure a lot of them are very similar. Yeah. Oh, okay. I should look at that and let people know. Freecom. Is that kind of just like Chit Chats, except you have that around Toronto? Fuel sales are hurting all over that Star Seller thing. Oh no! Like for me, even with my store, I think I'm at 90 something, 99.3, and I don't really worry about it that much. I don't because I track my monthly turnover rate, and it's been fine. Like I didn't really even notice a difference. I think I don't like the fact it's not 100. Like who doesn't want 100? But I don't freak out about it. Oh, look at we're at 900. Okay, so I was at 10 here. So what are we at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we got to 15. And I did 5 more. I think. Did I miscount? No, I didn't. Let's see, 35, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We failed today. That's okay. It was hard for me to come up with stuff today. I didn't have any big hitters ready. And I like to have a couple of big hitters to get the numbers up rather than the smaller stuff. So we did a total of 15 and total gross of 410 American. The backing run long user for packing and fill. Actually, you know what? That's a really good idea. Like, just letting it run too. Just making a pile over here. It doesn't affect it working, so I just let it go. That's a good idea. Chop chop. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good too. Yeah, it's always good to have more shipping options. I I have no loyalty to any one company or anything like that. I'll go who the best. The only thing with chit chats is I find that if it's a large thing, like I had that large guitar I have to ship off today, that for that one, actually Canada, there's a good chance Canada Post is going to be cheaper, and I'm not looking forward to shipping that. Oh, okay. Well, hey Janet, thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're just finishing off. No show tomorrow. I don't have enough stuff prepped, and I really don't feel like doing a bunch of more Viewmaster reels to reels to reels to reels. Okay, I'll take a look at his show. Anyways, thanks very much, everyone, for joining me. Unfortunately, we got to 410, and we're supposed to be at 710. But, at least we tried, and 410 is pretty good. And I'll have to make that up next week. Anyways, everyone have a good night, and I'll see you on Monday.